The epic match between Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Hello and welcome back to Sports Gusto. In this video, we're going to talk about the fight between Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather. So let's get started. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather Jr. announced their long-awaited boxing match last year, and the match was really epic. If you have already watched the fight between these two guys, then you know what we're talking about. In this video, we're going to tell you the very details about the match, so make sure to watch the video till the end. The match was held on the 6th of June at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Retired former boxing champion Floyd Mayweather Jr. stepped back into the ring for an exhibition match with YouTuber Logan Paul. It's no doubt that it was a boxing match that nobody could have expected at first, and it's certain that the match gained a lot of hype on the internet. The long-rumored event was originally fixed in the month of February 2021. However, it was postponed indefinitely due to the situation at the time, but finally the match was held and it was epic for sure. Now, before revealing more secrets about the match, let us first brief you about Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd is native to America and a former professional boxer. Age 45, he is widely known as the best defensive boxer of all time. In his career, he has won 15 major boxing world titles plus a bronze medal in the 1996 Olympics and 3 U.S. Golden Gloves championships. Floyd is quite older than Paul, who is just 27 years old. Unlike Paul, he is much experienced in the ring. As of 2022, Floyd Mayweather's net worth is $415 million. He's the 5th highest paid athlete ever and one of only 6 athletes whose total earnings have topped $1 billion. Floyd acquired in excess of $500 million from only 2 fights. He earned $250 million in 2015 after fighting Manny Pacquiao and $300 million after fighting Conor McGregor in 2017. Logan Paul. Paul is an Ohio native and is 26 years old. He and his brother Jake initially got famous for their vines and through YouTube content. He has been involved in controversies before. He was once criticized for playing the role of a dead body while filming for a scene. Presently, his YouTube channel has 22.9 million subscribers. However, his YouTube channel was demonetized and ads were removed from his channel for violation of YouTube community guidelines in the past, but his fans still love him anyway. Previously, Paul was a high school athlete and actively participated in wrestling and football, but his boxing record isn't that good. In 2018, he fought British YouTuber KSI, but it was considered as an amateur match. The two held a rematch in 2019 that was considered to be professional, and it ended with a victory of KSI. We can conclude that he was without 0 victories and still decided to fight the former champion Floyd Mayweather Jr. After his brother Jake Paul defeated MMA fighter Ben Askren in 1 round, Logan decided to take part in a long-discussed match with former champion Floyd. It's very common to have the thought, why did the undefeated former champion agree to have a match with a YouTuber who had never won a fight? The answer is, it was not about the match, it was more about the money and fame. Paul also said that it's not about who wins, but about the exposure, and he hopes that it will make him even more famous and open up new opportunities for him. The event. Floyd started tentatively and was able to defend himself from most of Paul's shots. Toward the end of the first round, Paul tried to hit him with all his energy. However, Floyd, being an experienced fighter, was able to defend himself quite well. The second round was similar to the first, with Mayweather content with a slow pace at the fight. He finally turned up the offense in the third, opening up with some clean left hooks that rocked Paul's head back, as well as mixing in his trademark pull counter with a right hand. The real turn in the game came in the 4th round, when Paul started to drain out his energy. Floyd Mayweather dominated the 4th round. The fight went a full 8-round distance and no winner was announced. Mayweather's superior boxing was reflected by the CompuBox punch stats, with Mayweather having landed 43 punches of 107 thrown, or 40.2% compared to Paul's 28 landed of 217 thrown, 12.9%. Later in the post-fight interview, Mayweather praised his opponent, saying, "He's better than I thought he was. He's a tough, rough competitor." Paul appeared to harbor some doubt about how seriously Mayweather had taken the fight, saying, "I'm going to go home thinking, did Floyd let me survive?" Mayweather later admitted that he did hold back, saying if it was a real fight, it would have been a blowout in the first round. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.